Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being with us. We have a great guest on with us today. Woody is here from Kicks 104. Woody does a lot of cool stuff with Tones, one of our sponsors, and so we're really happy to have him here with us. Woody is doing Superman salad today. Going to be a nice grilled chicken breast with a good salad. We're going to make a nice balsamic vinaigrette dressing. I think I'm gonna make him a drink too. So you guys, we're gonna go outside to the outdoor kitchen and get busy. This is Cooking Today. Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being with us. Man, we're gonna have a great day. I'm really excited to have a cool guest on the show. You guys, y'all don't know if you'll recognize his face, but his voice is one of those that you cannot miss. This is Woody from Kicks 104.
Thanks for having me on the show, Chef.
How you doing, bud?
Very good. How are you?
Doing really good, man.
All right,
Glad you're here. I'm real glad you're here. Guys, we are going to do some cool stuff for you today. Woody and I have a lot in common. We both have Tones and Weber as our sponsors. Man, they do a good job for us. Man, we're so happy because Woody has to do a recipe on his radio show each week. And so he does a lot of cool stuff, and we're going to get into some of it today. What are we doing today, bud?
We are going to do Superman salad.
Superman salad.
Superman salad. Now, my kids wrestle, which is the greatest sport in the history of athletics, but that's well beside the point. Nutrition is a huge deal.
Absolutely.
And I had to try to figure out some way to get them to fire up about eating a salad.
Okay.
All right? And so a lot of it's in branding, right? So Superman salad, because we're making Supermen.
Absolutely.
So we've got good superfoods in there like kale and broccoli and spinach, and we jazz it up with some herbs. It's real good, very flavorful, good, colorful, and we throw on some chicken there too, grilled chicken with the Weber seasonings. You're gonna love it.
Awesome. Well, let's get going.
Let's do it.
Let's show them how we do it. Let's do the chicken part of it first.
First thing to do is glove up.
Yeah, we have to glove up around here. It's important. Food safety is always going to be one of those things that we harp on.
Glove up, and because Chef Brooks is a big man, he has the right size gloves. Talk to your chicken, you got to talk to the chicken. This is not going to hurt a bit. I didn't say you had to be honest. I just said you had to talk to the chicken.
All right, so we're using some good, fresh, all-natural chicken by Tyson.
Pull it out here.
And we're using breast. Woody wanted to use chicken breast for this, so we're using a chicken breast.
In the Superman salad, nutrients is the big deal. So we go with all white meat chicken, and we'll even cut off a little bit of the fat. Like right here, you see some of the fat.
Yes.
We'll go ahead and trim that
Clean
off.
that up, yes.
Right there. We do want to trim it up as good as we can. See a little bit more right there.
Yeah, there's a little bit on both sides for sure.
Cut that off and move on.
Now,
this one's pretty lean.
Now, the Superman salad, is this
Yes,
something
sir.
you feed the boys during their wrestling season all the time? Just for weight or what?
As often as we can, because it's just real good,
Good for you, right.
And you can eat as much of it as you want.
Yeah,
you know?
you did say kale, didn't you?
Yes, that kale is really good for you. And, you know, the surprising thing is it's got a lot of flavor. You know, back in the day it was just a garnish. Mm-hmm. But now it's got a lot of flavor, and it's got a great texture that, you know, you might not know about.
Yeah, I remember the days as a young chef using kale just to decorate around the edge of a catering tray or something like that.
Yes, it's just a garnish.
Yeah, instead of eating it, and we've come a long ways in those few years. So yeah, it's a good, very nutrient green.
So I've got two kids, and they each like it a little different. One kid likes it spicy, so I use the Weber Kickin chicken.
Okay.
And one kid likes it just flavorful, so I use the roasted garlic and
Okay,
herb. So
and
let's go ahead and
I'll
season that up.
shake
There
if
you
you'll
go.
turn since you got the gloves on.
Get it on there. There you go. Lots of love. That's
yeah.
good.
Okay.
Pat it down. You got to pat your chicken.
Yeah, you got to make sure those herbs get in
Get in
there.
there.
Yep. Get it right on that side as well.
Nice. Oh, that looks good, Chef.
Okay.
You've done this before.
I have done this
I'm impressed.
a time or 10. Yep. Okay.
Now the Weber roasted garlic and herb.
Yep, we'll get
I
this one.
think that's a brand new one on the way here, aren't
Awesome.
you
Look at that. Okay. So we'll get this one seasoned up as well. And you want to be real generous with the
Yes, you do.
seasonings.
That's good right there. Go ahead and hit that one
You
too.
got it.
Right there. Give it a flip.
Yeah.
Because we do give a flip.
I love it. There you go, Bob.
All right, now, technique on the grill, we're going to go super hot and sear both sides.
Okay.
We're going to move it over, indirect heat, hopefully get our grilling temperature up around 350, hold it for about 20 minutes. So let's get them on.
Okay, and we have one side of the grill that's been set up. We got it going, and the other side is turned off just so we can get that effect
That
going.
indirect heat.
Yes,
So
sir.
I like to do pretty side down first because that's going to give us our best, ooh, nice and hot. That's going to give us our best color. So we kind of go pretty side down. And we're just going to go 1 to 2 minutes aside, get a good sear on that. When we come back, we'll do salad.
That looks great, man. You guys, we're gonna keep on going here. We got to wait on this just a little bit. We're gonna take a short break. When we get back, we're gonna make a cool salad for you. We're gonna make a nice dressing to go with it. I think I might even make Woody a drink later on the show. This is Cooking
Now you're
Today.
talking.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Man, we are doing Superman salad. We got Woody from Kicks 104. Woody, let's get that chicken moved over. It's been searing pretty good, I think. It looks great. Man, it's got some good color going on there. Not too dark.
We got about 2 minutes per side just to get some good color and get a nice sear on. Now we're going to close this. It's going to heat up to about 300 degrees, and we're going to leave it on there for about 20 minutes.
And just make sure that your chicken is done. We want to make sure that we get to at least 170 degrees. I'll always tell you guys that. At least 170 when you're doing chicken. Woody, let's move over here. Let's get this salad done, man. So we got a bunch of clean spinach that we have going on in the first bowl. What are we going to do with that?
First step, we're just going to loosen it up a little bit and toss some spinach into the bowl because this is our finished product here.
Okay.
So we got some spinach. Now, if you want to give me the iceberg, I'll rip up the iceberg and we'll just fill in with a little bit of iceberg and then cut me some kale too, please.
You got it. Will do. Man, it's superfood right here. I mean, the kale is a beautiful thing. It's one of those that just so many nutrients. And Woody said it earlier. It's one of those things that you can eat so much of, and there's no fat content to it at all. You can have as much as you want.
And, you know, I find that ripping up lettuce on any level kind of makes me feel a little manly. And when I was forced to eat greens as a kid, it's like payback. Yeah. Not so funny now, is it?
But they're so good for you. I mean,
They really are.
So good for you.
Them. Go ahead and put that in there.
Okay, got the kale all set up right here.
That's probably plenty, honestly.
Okay, and what I'm going to do from here is the first thing I'll do is we have a carrot that we peeled already, and I'm going to just get it going across the box grater here because we want to add color to our Superman salad. Woody told me earlier that this is never a salad that he adds a bunch of color to. It's just pretty much green.
It's very utility for our house. And I'm going to mix this up while he's doing that and just kind of give it a toss so we get that spinach in there and all of our greens. And I'm a little sloppy. You ask my wife, I am the world's sloppiest cook. I make a mess.
That's okay. We got a broom. We can definitely clean it up. Okay, and you notice that I went back and forth across the box grater as we went here just so it would clean itself out, and then we'd have this nice, beautiful product left over at the end.
Really nice and orange. Now, one thing I'm big on, Chef, dill and salads.
Oh, man.
The herb dill is awesome. It smells great. It adds just a little different flavor to a salad that, you know, most of the time hits you just just right.
Another one of those flavors that is, man, it can go a long ways. You can do a lot of things with dill. So many different things.
So some bell pepper.
Yes.
You can use any color, but this will add a lot of color to the salad and make it a little bit better.
Okay, and I'm just going to go across each lobe like this. I'll either do a julienne long ways or go across. I'm going to make them a little bit shorter today for this salad. Just like that. Protect my fingers at all times because we need every one of our digits. It's hard to cook when you're missing a digit.
And you know what? I appreciate your professionalism, but I'm a home cook.
Mm-hmm.
This is the bonus to home cooking right here.
So good.
That's a fine pepper.
Yeah, man, these are good. These orange ones are really, really good. Okay, there
Now,
you go.
one of the other things that makes this a Superman salad is the broccoli. I ask that you leave a little bit on as you cook it, or as you cut it, because when my kids eat it, they like to feel like a big brontosaurus.
Oh yeah.
So they like to gnaw right off the stalk.
Yeah, treat it like a chicken wing. And my deal with this is I'll use the knife, and what I'll do is go way down low on that and just get each one of them off of there as an individual. That way you can still have that brontosaurus feel to it. And the closer you get to the center, the harder it is to do that. But once you get in there, you can really just use your knife and get it to what you want. I think that'll work right there. Will those work?
Yes, sir. Well
Okay.
done.
And
You've
then
done this before.
I have done it a time or two. And we're going to seed our tomatoes. It's like this. So we'll just take our knife and run it along the edge like that. And this is just another one of those things we'll use as a julienne as well.
Like filleting a fish
Yep.
without scales.
I like using my knife skills. It's fun to get to do this. This is the good part of doing this job is you get to cut and chop and make stuff look pretty.
Look at you go. It's impressive.
Okay. All right, let's start building that baby.
All right. We've
Let's
got,
start going. And I'll get some radish done
I'm
here.
going to put some of this in here, some of our bell pepper. Like I said, we're just going to pat it down. Kind of mix it up. It's going to get mixed up good. And we'll save some of the bell pepper to just put on top to add that color and make it look nice at the end. All those radishes look good.
Oh, yeah. I thought we'd do this as a shred.
Good and good for you. And look at that color. Really, really nice.
Okay. We're going to take a quick break, you guys. When we come back, we're going to finish up our salad here. We'll get it all mixed up, show you guys what it looks like. We're going to make a cool dressing and make a nice drink for you as well. Man, this is cooking today. Okay guys, welcome back. Thank you so much. Man, we are going to finish up our salad here, Woody. Let's go ahead and get all the rest of our fixings in the salad. I know you got some bell peppers in there. Let's get our carrots and radishes in there so we can show these guys what that beautiful salad looks like. And I'm going to go ahead right now while Woody finishes making our beautiful salad. I'm going to go ahead and do a balsamic vinaigrette dressing for you. Really, really simple. Really simple to make. And I'm gonna first tell you that there's some thyme in the bowl, fresh thyme.
I also put some thyme in the salad.
A few sprigs, awesome. That's awesome. And so we're gonna use 1 good tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and it is a spicy mustard, country style Dijon. I'm gonna add another little bit of sambal to this, about a tablespoon, just to give our balsamic a little bit of spice.
Yay.
It's going to be real nice. And then we'll add some salt and some pepper. Will you grab that
Yes,
for
sir.
me? that pepper, and just give me a splash or two in there. That's perfect. Thank you, sir. Okay, then we're going to take our balsamic vinegar. We'll add about a 1/4 cup of balsamic to that, just like that. And then, Woody, if you would, give me a drizzle my oil in here while I start the whisk process.
You got it.
So just come on with it. Once we get to a good spot, we'll stop.
Makes me feel better to shake my hand while I'm drizzling oil in. Just makes me feel better. That's all.
That's perfect right there. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That is perfect, man.
What kind of oil are we using?
This is Mazola corn oil.
Corn oil?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. Good product by our sponsors. And it's just it's just a matter of making a good dressing. I like to make it a little bit thicker.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's make sure you did a good job.
That way it's coated real good on these greens. Oh man.
That's aces right there.
Super simple. If you want to use an immersion blender to make this, you can. And man, that sambal gives it a whole lot of love.
I love that sambal.
Gives
Yes,
it a
sir.
whole lot of love.
And I don't think a lot of people think about putting a sambal or something spicy in a salad dressing, but boy, it really is.
And actually,
good.
we'll put this on at the end with our plate, okay?
Yes, sir.
And so what we're going to do now, while we got that ready, what we'll do now is get our chicken. I'm going to grab a chicken breast out of here. Look at those things. Nice and juicy.
And when you do that sear on both sides, high heat seals in the juices. It's going to be really good.
Man, it's going to be really good. If you would, grab us a plate and go ahead and put us some of that salad on a plate.
You got it.
And I'm going to take our chicken breast, and what I'll do, I like to cut mine on a bias. So I'll just angle my knife in like that and just get my chicken breast sliced up to go on top of our salad. And I'm trying real hard to keep it together so that when we do get it on the salad, that we can flare it out or however we want to do it. Okay, go ahead and get
Drizzle a
some
little
dressing
bit of
on
this
that.
rub
Yes,
on
sir. Absolutely. Beautiful.
I used a lot because it's good.
It's okay. Set that right there for me. Now, what I like to do is take my chicken breast and just kind of fan it out so it looks nice on there.
Look at that.
Just a little chef trick. You know, look at that. Beautiful. Perfect right there.